Hello everybody, welcome to the final video tutorial in this course, this Use of English First Certificate course. If you've made it this far and you've watched all the videos up until now, then I want to say a massive congratulations. You've really made a great start on your journey to passing the First Certificate exam. So really well done. In this lesson, in this video tutorial, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do from now until the exam to prepare yourself in the best way possible. So, the first thing I say you need to do is to learn an exam structure. Now, if you've watched all of the videos up until this point, then you've already done that stage for the Use of English paper, which is fantastic. Hopefully you'll have remembered and learnt this strategy in the previous videos, so you don't need to do that again for the Use of English paper. However, you still need to do it for the reading, listening, writing and speaking papers. And I really recommend learning a strategy for those through my other courses, which are online and available to you. Okay, then the second thing you need to do is to use the structure you learnt in these videos to complete a course book. Now, this is the course book that I use with my students, and this will focus you on the important grammar and vocabulary that you need for the exam. And it also gives you loads of practice exercises as well. It's a really good course book, and I highly recommend you buy it. The listening CDs for this course book are expensive though. But good thing is, if you can't afford the listening CDs, you can buy, or you can watch free videos and free listening exercises you can do on YouTube. For example, here with this link. Finally, I can show you a cheaper alternative to the course book, which is here, and you can type this link into your web browser and you can buy this book. The difference is that this doesn't have grammar explanations like the course book I recommended before. It doesn't explain the grammar for you, but it does have a listening CD, so you can do 14, I think it is, listening tracks. So that's really useful. Then the third thing I tell you to do is to specifically target your weak areas in the exam. Now, for a lot of students, their weak areas are the Use of English paper, which is what this video course has all been about. And so I would recommend you, if that's the case for you, to really focus on your weak areas of grammar. And here are some books that I recommend to help you with that. This first book is all about grammar practice, and it's a really good book. You can type this link into your web browser and buy the book there. But also there's this book, which is a really useful and good book for grammar practice as well. I also use both of these with my students in my lessons, and I know that they are very good books. The fourth thing you need to do is measure your progress. And I say it's important to do this with real tests, and this way you know whether you're ready to take the exam or not. And there are two ways you can test yourself. There are two ways you can measure your progress. The first is to book some lessons with me, and I will tell you whether you are ready to pass the exam or not. If you do this, then or if you want to do this, then send me an email at admin@studentlanguages.com. And also I can tell you whether or not you are ready for the speaking part of the exam, which can be really useful. Because the second way you can measure your progress is by buying a test book, a practice test book, and you can buy one. Here is a link, so you can buy one from this web page. But the problem with this is that you won't be able to know whether you are ready for the speaking exam or not. So it may be better to book lessons with me, and then I can tell you whether you're ready for every part of the exam, including the speaking part of the exam. Okay, now you know if you're ready for the exam because you'll be getting 60% or more in every exam section. I suggest that my students really should be getting 70% or more, because in the exam anything can happen, you can be nervous, and it just gives you more confidence going into the exam, knowing that you normally get 70% or more in every exam paper. And if that's you, again, if you're getting more than 60% or even 70% plus in all the areas of the exam, then yippee! You can go on to my 6th point, which is to book your exam. So most of my students do the exam in Cambridge in England, but there are lots of test centres around the world. If you want to do your exam in Cambridge in the United Kingdom, then you should go to this website and you can book your exam there. Or you can also use this website to find your nearest exam centre, because you can do this exam in loads of places around the world, in loads of different countries around the world, and if you go to this website, you can find the exam centre which is nearest to you geographically. Okay, then I say if you want to, you can show your appreciation. I really hope you passed the exam, and I really hope that you found all of the information I've given in these videos useful. If you want to show a bit of extra appreciation for my work, you can make a donation on my website by clicking one of the donation buttons. Or you can share this course or some of my other courses on Facebook, on Twitter, social media. Or you can write to me, admin@studentlanguages.com. I always love hearing about my students, hearing from people who have found my work useful and who have passed the exam. And if you have any feedback or anything you want to tell me that you would like that could be useful for you, or something that I missed in this video course, you can write to me and tell me that as well, because it's just going to make me better. And so that would be really, really, really appreciated from me. Okay, now before I go, I want to show you some extra resources, just in case you don't have enough. So, if you want more useful information, I really recommend that you check out my ultimate guide to the first certificate page, which you can access here. Also, this PDF document is really useful as well for understanding the content of the exam, and also knowing what the examiners are looking for. I also post videos and other useful information as often as I can on my website, which is studentlanguages.com, and I also post videos quite often on YouTube. This is a link to my YouTube channel, so you can go to this link and subscribe to my page and see all of the free videos that I put on there. You can also send me a first certificate writing task, and I will mark it for you and give you feedback based on the official criteria that Cambridge set. If I have time, I might not have time, but if I have time, I really try to do this for my students as an extra thing. So feel free to send me a writing task, and it's free. And you can send it to questions@studentlanguages.com. For other examples from other students, you can go to this web page and see the writing tasks that they've sent me and the feedback I've given. Okay, and I'm just going to leave you with one of my favourite quotes, which is that the real joy in life is not in what we get, but it's in what we give. And I've put a lot of thought and effort into these courses and to all my work that I give to you guys. I really hope you appreciate them, and I really hope that you pass on the message and try and help people in life as much as you can, because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Okay. Thank you very much, and hopefully I'll see you in another one of my video courses. Take care, guys. See you soon.